sent to the prestigious division of the Roman Senate. The Roman Senate, which sits in the very presence of Caesar himself. The other, Jesus the Christ, a lowly carpenter from the obscure Galilean town of Nazareth, a man with a mission, the eternal destiny of the world itself. Two nations, Rome, the dominant world power at the time, and Israel, a tiny country situated within the Colossus of Rome. And yet a miracle in itself, its very survival a testimony to divine providence. Two kingdoms, the one dark, steeped in emperor worship, the other claiming to possess the light of the true knowledge of the one true God. Our story begins when Zerah, the chief scribe of the Sanhedrin, along with some of his companions from the Pharisees' religious sect, conspire together to ensure the doom of the one whose only crime was that of fulfilling their sacred law. Watch Pontius Pilate's aide seek to influence his superior's decision in releasing the rabbi in place of Barabbas, a defiant Jewish patriot, wanted by the Romans for insurrection and murder. What will be the verdict? Whose kingdom will really endure? Who is really on trial? Sit back and watch as the Holy Scriptures come alive in the trial.
Your Excellency, there's a case which I must concern you with.
Not now, Quintilius. I've been away for a week and away for a few days.
But it is a matter of concern to the Sanhedrin. It seems that they have this preacher named Jesus.
Concentrate! And you know I've told you 100 times, Quintilius, I am not concerned about the issues of their law or their religion. Let them be the fanatics they want, as long as they obey, we're each other.
Yes, Pilate, but this matter, it is a concern of the Sanhedrin, which in times past have been very cooperative and useful. They want you to judge this man, Jesus.
I've told you, Quintilius, I have had it to here, with their priests and their prophets and their law, and Moses and David and whoever else they have in their God-forsaken religion.
But Pilate, a delegation from the Sanhedrin is here. Zerah himself is among them.
Zerah himself? Must be in Rome. No, Quintilius. I've tried my last case with their laws.
Pilate, they have this man Jesus with them. They want you to judge him.
And how important is the case?
They consider it Urgent.
Urgent to whom? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cornelius. I'm tired. Have you heard from Angelus?
No, Your Excellency.
Marcus?
He's still in Carthage.
He was supposed to meet me here a week ago.
Yes, Your Excellency. Here's the monthly report. Pilate, I feel it wise not to offend them unnecessarily. I think you should see them.
All right. I'll see them. Send them in. Don't just stand there, send them in.
Pilate, pray that we must go to them.
Go to them.
Yes, for it is against their customs to enter into the house of a Roman during the feast of Passover. For if they would be defiled.
Defiled. I almost forgot about that. Very well. We will go to them. Taxes are still not in from the fourth quarter. They wanted to at Carthage. They assigned me to Judea, all these religious fanatics. Quintilius, how is one to govern such people? I told Aristarchus 2 weeks ago to have those reports in. The most powerful army in the world, and we can't control a bunch of religious fanatics.
Yes,
Send another dispatch to Lentulus. I want to see him today.
yes,
Procurator, for us, this man Jesus is a blasphemer.
Yes, and as we've said so many times before, I have no concern for issues of your law or your prophets or whatever else they are. You judge them according to your law.
If we were a self-governing nation, we would have a right.
A right to do what?
Punishment. That's what we ask. Punishment which under the law of Moses is laid down for blasphemers.
Why do I get these things?
He made a triumphant entry into Jerusalem and called himself King of the Jews.
A claim which we totally reject.
King of the Jews.
Pilate, for whatever else this man may have done, calling himself a king is treason.
All right. I'll see him. You Jews and your Jesus.
I always.
Then whose? Whose? Come. Is this the man you consider so dangerous? This? Come. Now, members of your own nation, not we Romans, accuse you of preaching perverted doctrines. The members of the Sanhedrin also say that you call yourself King of the Jews. Are you King of the Jews?
My kingdom for this world, my followers will plot to prevent me from being king.
Oh, you speak of a kingdom. Therefore you must be a king. Are you a king?
I am. I was born for one purpose. Bear witness to the truth. All that can accept the truth, hear my voice.
what is the truth? This man's no criminal. He's a dreamer. Take him away, take him away. Have him flogged as a token of Roman justice. That ought to wake him up.
Procurator, we, the members of the Sanhedrin, have always had the same aim as you. The governing of our people for the welfare of them.
What else am I supposed to say to that, sir?
And for many years.
Yes, come, sir. As long as your people obey, we care as much about the children of Israel as we do the mob in Rome. Yes, sir. Let us speak together. Why do the members of the Sanhedrin consider this man so dangerous that they send you yourself to ensure he is condemned?
Perhaps, if you knew him as well as we did, Procurator, you also would find this man dangerous.
Where are the province reports? Kingdom's far. Ecce homo. Behold the man. Well? What have you got to say for yourself now? Speak! Who are you? What are you? Well, say something! Don't you want to defend yourself? Do you want to die? Don't you know I have the power to have you released or have you crucified? We're not giving you from above. I have no power over him unless it's given from above.
Yes, Pilate.
Isn't there an ancient custom honoring Passover where the procurator may release a prisoner sentenced to die as an act of mercy?
Yes, that custom still exists.
And we have two prisoners
Barabbas?
and Jesus. So let the people decide. I've made my decision. The people will decide. Understood? And every means. I've had it. First chance I get. If I can't make the Senate into this, I'll get out of this godforsaken place. custom of releasing one prisoner in honor of your Passover as an act of mercy shall continue. And we have two prisoners, one, Jesus of Nazareth, guilty of proclaiming himself King of the Jews and treason to the throne of Rome. And Barabbas. Wanted for insurrection, rebellion, and the murdering of a Roman auxiliary. Which of the two will you have us release to you? Jesus of Nazareth, proclaiming himself King of the Jews? Or Barabbas?
Going to release Barabbas, an assassin and an enemy of Rome, are you?
I wonder, who is the real enemy? And let it be known unto you this day by your own choice that Jesus of Nazareth is hereby sentenced to be crucified.